Hello! Okay, so, before I start the video, I thought I'd quickly just show you my makeup. Oh my god, the sun's blinding me. What I have on today. It's this kind of cotton candy, really colourful makeup. I actually followed a tutorial this morning to get this look because I wanted to get inspired, and I went on a channel, excuse me, just eating, of Pink Sparkles, and she's freaking awesome. She's Canadian, I believe, and I just love her. She's so girly and she loves Hello Kitty just as much as I do, so I'm upset. So if you want to see her tutorial on this, feel free. I mean, if you guys want me to make my own tutorial on the same look, but with the products I use, because obviously I use just slightly different products, you know, I use my 120 palette. So if you guys want to get her look, but with the 120 palette, I could do a tutorial on that too. But I thought I'd just mention that this isn't actually my original. So moving on to what the video is actually about. Actually, before I start what the video is actually about, I thought I'd just mention these. Coke bottles. Have any of you guys in your area, whether you're from the UK, America, wherever else in the world, seen these Coke bottles? Look like normal kind of Coke bottles, but then on the back, they have your names. Ugh, so damn refreshing when it's got your name on the front. I know, it's pretty pathetic. As I was saying, this is a product review. This is the first product review I'm putting on my channel. The reason I got inspired to do this review is because I just repurchased this product today after buying it a while ago. I mean, ages ago. And I remember thinking, oh my god, this product's amazing. And back then I was going to do a product review, but I didn't have a good enough camera. And now I do. So, and after repurchasing this product and retrying again today and realising it's still the same amazing formula, I thought I'd do a review on it. So it's by a company called Soap and Glory, and they are Boots. They're either Boots' own brand or they're exclusive to Boots. So I don't know whether you guys get them in America or Canada. I don't know whether there's Boots over there, but it's definitely in the UK. So Soap and Glory is kind of this awesome brand, and they're kind of influenced by kind of 50s housewives type style, you know. All their pictures, they've got kind of black and white on where's their packaging. And it's all rather pink and girly, and it all smells good. And they have body care and skin care, which smells, oh, divine, literally. I could just shove my face into their body scrubs. But I'm not going to, because that would probably hurt. It's the Kick-Ass Concealer. So here is the packaging. It's got this cool reflective whitening. I'll just kind of give it the 360. It's very girly. And then I'll show you the actual packaging of the concealer itself out of the box. It's very awesome, flashy packaging. I'm a big sucker for packaging. So first of all, let's just give some specs. This concealer comes in 2 shades. It comes in light and medium, but there's 2 shades also in each concealer packet, if that makes sense. I'll show you in a moment. It's £10.50, I believe. It's either £10 or £10.50, and that's it. So in your concealer, if you open it up, the first thing you see is you get a little Soap and Glory puff, which is actually doesn't feel that bad, and then you've got some powder. Now this powder is translucent setting powder for your concealer, because a lot of people don't set their concealer, or they set it with their face powder. Normally the face powder is actually too heavy and not fine enough milled. So this is a really, really great addition, the powder, you know, and once you've run out of your concealer, this powder will last you ages anyway. And then you flip it up like this. We've got a mirror, and then we've got 2 shades of concealer. We've got this apricot one here, which is supposed to be for under your eyes, because apricot contrasts the purple and the dark circles. And then we've got this other shade here, which is yellow, for blemishes and redness, which is really good. So that's a whole kind of concealer kit in one. So I think it's very much worth the price. I'm going to go into the pros and the cons and what I think about it and everything. But so first pro and con is the packaging. The pro of the packaging is that the packaging looks very good, but in my previous experiences the packaging can be quite flimsy. I don't know if it was just a one-off, but mine broke, and I had 2 parts then, and then the concealer part was just getting hair all over it because it was just separate, it didn't have a lid, it was drying out. But nevertheless, I hit pan on both concealers, and I hit pan on the powder as well, which is really good. Price-wise, I do think it's worth it, but not if it's hard. It's pretty expensive for a concealer. I mean, it's borderline high-end brand prices, but I do think for how good it is, it's worth it. So the next pro, The setting powder I think is a really good addition. I wouldn't have minded even if it was just the under eye concealer and the setting powder, because I do use the blemish concealer, but I just find more use out of the under eye. The actual product itself is intensely creamy. You literally touch it and it's really creamy. It's really blendable as well, so it's really easy to put it onto your under eye without dragging the skin. I've actually got it on today, and normally, if I can cover that, I normally have really dark circles, but it just covers them flawlessly. I don't know how much product we've got. Okay, so we've got 2.96 grams of each concealer, which isn't a lot of product. Because you get 3 different products in there, they kind of skimp on how much they give you, and there really isn't. Once you've hit pan, you're screwed, especially because the shape is only half a circle. You're screwed. So, which is a shame. Another con is that they don't sell these shades separately. I really wish they sold the powder and the under eye concealer separately, and I would just buy them separately all the time. So how long it wears, I'd say it wears for a good 4 to 6 hours. It depends how oily your skin is and how well you set it. I don't think it's prone to creasing as long as you don't apply too much of it, but you don't need a lot of it. That's another pro. You don't need a lot of it to cover. You literally a dab of your finger and you can cover all of your dry area. Another con is that it only comes in 2 shades. I know it sounds like I've got a lot of cons, but it's because I'm trying to be real with you guys. I'm trying to really say what I like and don't like, and I do like a lot of things, but some things, like for instance, there's only 2 shades. There's only light and medium. The medium is not dark enough for people with really dark skin, and it's such a shame, because it's like that's losing you a lot of money. That's losing you a big chunk of your audience if you haven't got enough shades, which is a shame, because you know, it's really difficult to get foundations and concealers for really pale people and really dark skinned people, and it's a shame, because they should just cater to everyone. It's just annoying. Concealer's actually really good, so I would recommend buying it. I wouldn't recommend buying it if you were really dark skinned, because I don't think the colour would be dark enough. But any light medium skin tones this would be fine for. You should write a letter maybe into Soap and Glory and just be like, sort your colour stages out, please. But apart from that, it's really awesome. And then quickly, there was this offer on Soap and Glory and Boots at the moment. For if you spend over £12 on Soap and Glory, you get a free eye shadow palette with £10. So I got my mum a little sexy Mother Pucker lip gloss. I love the names. I got her one of those so I could get the free palette. And the palette's called Lid Stuff. They had a sort of grey, black, smoky one. They had a nude one which had sold out, which is the one I would have normally gone for. And then they had this, and I thought, well, rather than go for the regular sort of black, grey, smoky eye, I'd go for this colourful one which I would never normally go for. But actually looking at these colours, I think I'm going to do a look with this palette, because it's just, they're gorgeous colours. Pigmentation, well, I'll swatch this blue one here. And they all have names. The palette's called Off the Wall Flowers, and this shade is called Wild Blue, which is kind of like a turquoisey type blue, and I'm just going to swatch this on my hand. So fairly pigmented, but they're not as pigmented I would have liked, especially the matte shade in the palette, which is this purple, and it's called Sugar Violets, which is a gorgeous name. I love the names. So, like, can you even see? This is the purple one here. The matte isn't that pigmented, but that's okay, because I probably use that as a transition colour anyway. And they have I might as well just swatch these, all of these. They have a gold, which is, again, isn't very pigmented, and it's called Minky. An odd name. Oh, it's got a nice shine to it though. Let's do it. That's the gold here. And then they have this really nice, I love this colour, it's like a plummy brown. It kind of reminds me of Hustle from Naked One a little bit. It's got purples in it, but it's also got browns in it. So these colours combined actually will make a really gorgeous eye makeup look. I'd actually add an extra colour to this, just a highlight colour, but apart from that I may do a look with these colours, because they are very nice. And I don't really work with a lot of colourful colours, although today I did very colourful looks. So that's the end of my product review, and just kind of chit chat I suppose. I will see you guys in another video, so bye!